Diolch yn fawr iawn i chi. Thank you very much indeed. O feddwl am yr araith yma, be nes i feddwl amdano fo, oedd edrych ar yn rhaglen ni, a neges yn rhaglen ni. Beth mae rhoi Cymru yn gyntaf ni feddwl? What does putting Wales first actually mean? Wel, wrth gwrs, dyma gwestiwn pwysig, achos pan fyddwn ni allan yn cynfasio rhwng rwan a mis Mai, dyma'r cyfle 20 eiliad na, lle mae gyfle i ni ennill etholwyr a chefnogwyr newydd. Neu diflasu nhw, wrth gwrs, yr un hen eiriau gwag mae rhywun yn clywed gan gwleidyddion trwy'r amser. Ond, o'i gael o'n iawn, dyma'r light bulb moment, yr eiliad Eureka, pryd mae holl bwrpas Plaid Cymru yn gwawrio rhywun. O'i gael hynna'n iawn, mae holl fethiannau'r pleidiau uniliaethol, methiannau'r pleidiau Llundain-centrig, yn dod i'r amlwg. A beth ydy'r pleidiau hynny, ond i swyddogion, gweision bach yw meistri yn Llundain. A'i Cymru a buddiannau, bobl Cymru sy'n dod gyntaf, yng nghalon arweinwyr Prydeinig, y Toried, Plaid Lafur a Democratiaid Rydfrydol. Sefwch yn Llundain, a be welwch chi ar y gorllewin, ond gorwel pell. Tydi anghenion a dyheuadau bobl y llecyn hwnna ddim mewn ffocws i chi. Pawb a'i fris lle mae friw. Ac os mae yn Llundain, mae'ch holl brofiadau, y holl fyd a'ch holl werthoedd, bydd anghenion Cymru yn isel ar eich agenda. A be gawn ni o di Llundain, ond gwleidyddiaeth o ofn a chasineb, gwleidyddiaeth y Daily Mail. Fear and loathing politics, social control through excessive fear of crime, fear of immigration, fear of the other. This is the base art of scaremongering in which UKIP excels and to which the Tory party aspires. The demonisation of poverty, the public pillory of Benefit Street to humiliate and punish those who have the misfortune to be less equal than others in a society that enshrines inequality as a national characteristic, that identifies self-worth in terms of how much more I am worth than the people about me, that in no way puts the people of Wales first. Indeed, it seems that we are to be cannon fodder in an internecine battle between the two major Westminster parties, as our hospitals and schools are held up to public scorn by the Tories in a bid not to seek service improvements, but to score points against Labour back in London. And Labour in turn play the blame game between Cardiff and the Westminster government, while hoping that everyone back home will be content to keep calm and carry on, and let Labour do what they were born to do, which is govern in Wales as though that was their inalienable right and any alternative beyond imagining. Don't they think we can't see what's happening here? That we can't see what's happening to our health service? The loss of beds, the elastic waiting time, stretched to breaking point, health targets missed one after another. Ac addysg. Ein ysgolion yn ceisio ymdopi gyda blaengaredd ar ôl blaengaredd, a heb y cyfle i'w meistroli nhw cyn bod newid arall yn ei cyrraedd. Ac gweithio'r holl flaengareddau llafur, disgyn mae'n lleini o hyd yn rhengoedd pizza. Ein system addysg a fydda yn destun balchder, bellach yn destun gwawd gan y Daily Telegraph. Does dim hoel felly fod y Blaid Lafur yn llwyddo i roi Cymru yn gyntaf. And this, of course, is why we need our representatives, our Plaid Cymru representatives, at every political level, from community council, and especially at community level, to Europe, and even now, even more so in Europe. Imagine our condition if after May this year, Wales was left without Plaid to fight our corner. Only a Plaid MEP comes to the table in Europe without a Westminster packed lunch. Structural funding and the Common Agricultural Policy reform, Plaid hasn't got one nervous eye on the Chancellor and the other on funding rebates. If Wales needs it, we must be there to argue the case, first and foremost, and not as a second or third or fifth or whatever priority. And we do need it. And we know the only MEP we can rely upon to stand up for the interests of Wales, consistently, robustly, reliably, is, of course, Jill Evans. Felly gadewch yn ei weithio er mwyn gwireddu yn uchelgais ni. Uchelgais Plaid Cymru dros bobl Cymru. Da ni'n gwybod na ellir ffynnu fel economi yn nysig o'n cymdogion ni yn Ewrop. Bod masnachu wrth gwrs ar ei gryfa mewn cymuned gyffredin, sydd ddim yr un peth a deud bod pob dim am yr undeb Ewrop yn iawn, nid sefydliad ar gyfer machnatoedd yn unig mo Ewrop, gweithio'r ar gyfer economaidd. Dylai fod am well ansawdd bywyd ac amodau byw gwell i bobl Ewrop. A nyna ni plith, cyfartaledd a chyfiawnder cymdeithasol, y geiriau haniaethol sych na sydd mewn gwirionedd wrth raidd gwell fywydau bobl, wrth raidd y lles gyffredin sydd wrth raidd yn gwerthoedd ni yn y blaid. And this, of course, is what putting Wales first means. Okay, so it may just be us here of a Friday morning in a March political party conference who find it easy to get ahead of steam and wax lyrical over European elections. Fair enough, but our job is to get out there and sell the message. Wales isn't on the Daily Mail's agenda, and Silk hasn't proposed the devolution of powers over broadcasting. So who else is going to do this but us? And this is our shot at the eureka moment, when they really see for the first time how Plaid isn't in thrall to a higher master, isn't the provincial poor relation of a party whose heart lies in Westminster. And then our positive message of 1,000 extra doctors, a business development bank, joined up social and health services, beneficial small business rates, greater devolution of police powers, and all the ideas first imagined by Plaid, all these messages resonate. These are messages of hope, confidence, and ambition. We need to go out there, make those phone calls, talk, convince, and inspire. So what's the 22nd message? We're answerable to nobody but the people of Wales. We need Wales to be healthier, wealthier, and stronger in our time. Now let me have another 5 minutes to tell you how it's going to happen. Every new Plaid voter won over for Europe will be with us each and every step of the way for this election, for the elections of the future, and the first Plaid government in Cardiff. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you.